Addiction and Recovery Podcast. Understanding the terms that shape recovery.
Welcome to our podcast segment on addiction and behavioral health. Today we'll be exploring a common misconception surrounding alcohol use, particularly in the context of relationships. We want to remind you that this discussion is for educational and reference purposes only and is not medical, psychological, or professional advice. Many people have encountered conversations about drinking habits within their relationships. It's not uncommon for a spouse to express an opinion about their partner's alcohol consumption, sometimes stating that their drinking is fine. This brings us to an important point. Whether a spouse views a person's drinking as acceptable does not determine the presence or absence of a drinking problem. Personal views on alcohol consumption can vary widely. A spouse's opinion does not inherently reflect the clinical criteria for substance use disorders. It doesn't necessarily mean there are no concerns, nor does it guarantee that a problem exists. This nuance is often overlooked. People sometimes believe that a spouse's approval of drinking means there's no issue at hand. This perspective can ignore individual health, behavioral, or personal concerns the drinker might have. For instance, a spouse might consider their partner's drinking acceptable because they themselves drink regularly. They may not fully understand the potential impacts of excessive drinking or the signs of problematic use. Another common mistake is thinking that a spouse's lack of expressed concern guarantees that drinking is safe or without negative impacts. Spousal views are subjective and cannot replace clinical assessments or objective criteria that health professionals may use to determine if there is a problem. In practical terms, when a spouse says a person's drinking is fine, it reflects their current perception. This perception could be influenced by their own drinking patterns, personal experiences with alcohol, or a lack of awareness regarding what problematic drinking looks like. A spouse may not recognize the signs of a drinking issue, even if their partner frequently experiences hangovers or financial difficulties related to their alcohol use. It's important to clarify what this does not mean. A spouse's opinion is certainly one perspective among many, but it does not mean that concerns expressed by others are invalid. The absence of concerns from a spouse does not guarantee safety. Each individual's experience with alcohol is distinct, and personal impact may not align with another's perception. Understanding these dynamics is crucial, especially for those in recovery communities and for those supporting someone in recovery. Recognizing the complexity of alcohol use and the variability in personal perceptions can help foster more open and honest discussions about drinking habits. For individuals exploring careers in substance use disorder counseling or behavioral health, understanding the nuances of these conversations can be incredibly valuable. It may help prepare you to engage with clients, families, and communities regarding their experiences and perceptions of alcohol use. As we close this segment, remember that topics like this are often explored in addiction counseling education. Programs such as those offered at InterCoast colleges include discussions about behavioral health and recovery support. If you'd like to learn more about education pathways in this field, you can visit intercoast.edu. Thank you for listening.
If you or someone you care about is struggling with mental health or substance use, help is available. You can contact the SAMHSA National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, free and confidential, in both English and Spanish. You can also call or text 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime. And if you're looking for treatment or support services near you, simply text your 5-digit zip code to 435748. That's HELP for you to receive local resources. Reaching out is often the first step toward recovery, and support is available whenever you're ready.